welcome back again. This is Talk Time with Lillian, and in the studio with me is Pastor Darlington Jacobs, a great man of God, author, motivational speaker, and of course, father and husband, and CEO.
God is our CEO.
And he's been giving us wonderful tips on family. And just now, while the music is playing, my DJ said something very interesting. And and I think that is also another model. Or I don't know. Like he said, my DJ said, if he wants to eat, if he feels like eating anything, he goes to the kitchen, cook for himself and the family. He doesn't even bother to ask. Do you think some women would like such?
A typical African woman would protest. She would say, the kitchen is mine.
It's true.
But every home should be run based on understanding.
Okay.
When we understand each other, ourselves, there will be no problem.
That's true.
Okay? But where there is no understanding, where there is no tolerance, we have bigger problem to attend to.
So how do we find this understanding? Because this understanding we talk about, actually it seems easy, but it's like it's very, very difficult to come by.
It's very simple. Why we have the challenges most of the time is we do not dialogue. We do not negotiate. Like I said earlier, there is this assumption. She should know. He ought to know. No, let us talk. Communication is enough to settle most feuds. But where we don't communicate, and sometimes it is in excess. When communication is in excess, you find that everyone is talking, but no one is talking.
It's true.
We are addressing the apartment.
I remember that there was something I heard. I don't know how true that is. A while back, a friend, an acquaintance, was telling me the story of a lady that lives in a compound from Ghana, and she's been working and supposedly been hiding money under her sofa. And one day she came back from work, and the husband had changed the sofa, and she had about 20,000 in that sofa. And so she fainted. She said, "Where is that?" I said, Spermul has taken the sofa.
Yes.
Now, it's funny that they were there together, and the man was like, "Oh, so you have this kind of money, and you didn't let us know. I mean, how come that she is hiding that kind of money and the man did not even know that she has that kind of money?"
Now, this what you brought up now is a very, very, very interesting topic in having harmony at home. Now, in the second book of Genesis, in the second chapter of Genesis, the Bible says the man and the woman were naked and they were never ashamed. Now, in every home where there is a hidden agenda, we have calamities of such to face. Every home should be run openly. There should be openness. Why would there be hidden agenda? So hidden agenda is responsible for many challenges at home. Okay? Ask that woman now, she might give you whatever her reasons might be. I mean, for many years, I have the same account with my wife. She has her card, I have my card. My salary goes into the account, hers
goes into
we together, nothing more. And that brings up the issue why I said particularly Germany. Why I single Germany? I remember when I had that a program with Tony some years back. The bone of contention, what they attributed the challenges to was kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Genau. That is another very big topic.
Is it not a shame that child support should be tearing homes apart?
That is the main. Recently I heard a couple quarreling. It was embarrassing.
It is a shame.
They were quarreling, and the woman said, "No, I'm tired. I don't want anymore." I was visiting a friend, and she was trying to mediate between them. "No, you guys should take it easy." And when the man called, he said, "Oh, she thinks she wants to eat the kindergarten alone. She would die." I'm telling you, I was shocked. He said she would die. And the lady said, no, stop it. Uncle, stop it. How can you say a thing like that because of your wife? Because of kindergarten, how much? They have 3 kids together? He said, yes. This, that. Because he had been building a house back home on that money.
Is he not working?
He's working, but his budget included that money. So when the woman, they were having issues, automatically his mind went to, it's because of the kindergarten. Now, when you hear the woman talking, the woman said, he nags too much. And she's this very quiet person that hardly talks. He said, I can't. I'm tired. I am tired. He wants to kill me. Even if because he brought me here. I have 3 children for him. That should pay for. So it's still money. That is why sometimes what can be done to, is it that, I don't know. I have the feeling that sometimes the money is even more the problem than any other thing else.
Yeah, I have a chapter here. I titled it, when the, let me be precise. When the problem solver becomes the problem creator. It is the 6th chapter, and it deals basically with finance. When the problem solver becomes the problem creator.
Okay.
Money that is supposed to help us solve problems, they are rather fueling our challenges. You know? I mean, but there are some women who are heartless. It must be said. While there are equally some men who are very cunning.
Okay.
Now, I had one day I heard the story of a man whom his wife accused of not bringing chop money for food at home. In fact, every man will condemn that man on hearing it. But later, when this man's side of the story was told, one is forced to say, hey, woman, why are you like this? Now, the man gets average of 1,200, for instance, and the woman from her job, she gets 900. And the man already pays the house rent. While this woman, from what she gets, plus including the child support, she does nothing at home. She doesn't contribute anything. And she still expects the man to bring feeding money again after paying about 900 for the house rent.
No.
This is heartlessness.
No, that is wicked.
It is wickedness. It is wrong. So, what they are supposed to do in a scenario like this, and I heard they have 4 children. The kindergarten is enough. And when that woman was cheated, she said, yeah, I have my mother and my sisters and brothers to take care of.
Oh my God.
Just imagine. So in this scenario now, you find out that the man is justified in any action he would take, but not to the extent of doing anything that will be to the hurt of the family, detriment of the family. So that's the trouble we are having. When the money that is supposed to solve our problems becomes the one that creates the problem. Okay? It is still going back to what I've been saying. Understanding. Everything I do, every project I carry out. In fact, if by the grace of God I want to buy a property today, I buy it in my wife's name. Okay? Or I use any of our
children's name.
Why? Because of that African mentality. Tomorrow, if the man is not there, the family rise against the woman.
It's true.
But when the properties are in the woman's name, anything what you go do, now make you try do
come
it.
and take.
You see it. So this is a product of understanding. But where there is no understanding, the man is pursuing his own agenda. The woman says, I want to build my own house. The man says, I want to build my own. Who are you building these houses for?
Exactly. Are they not supposed to be living together?
That's a problem.
It's actually highly unfortunate. This topic, we can discuss it, is a very, very hot topic. And we can discuss it up and down. We'll still come back to there are problems. It's mindset, a problem of mindset, orientation. So the most interesting parts I'm still asking, if somebody wants to buy the book, is it possible if they contact us, we'll...
Please, you are the sole distributor now.
Sole distributor. I don't get pain. I don't get... now I have a new title, sole distributor. Anyway, for those of you listening, this is Talk Time with Lillian, and we've been discussing with Pastor Darlington Jocobs, author and motivation speaker. And his latest book is about the African family in diaspora, and it's an interesting book. And how much is it actually?
How much is it? €10. One goes for 10.
Wow, €10. You see, so it's still very cheap.
That's cheap.
Don't wait till it gets to the publisher. When other big companies take over, then it becomes €20 or more. So you can call me, you can write us here, and we can get in touch, or you can go online, www.chapelofbeliever.org. I will post the link later. And for those of you who are just tuning in, that's been Talk Time with Lillian. And for those of you who have been listening to us, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. It's been wonderful. And I hope next time you will also be more involved. Thank you, Elizabeth, for your questions. And for those of you for your likes and your hello comments, we say hi back. And hi from Pastor Darlington to you. So, Pastor, you give us a word before you go.
The word I have is simple. Marriage is made in heaven.
Okay.
And if we must have a happy home, we have to go to the one who ordained it.
To God.
If we try to run our homes outside God, we will have this trouble. So, look at the triangle. God is up there.
Okay.
In the triangle, at the apex. The man is on the right, the woman on the left.
Okay.
So, the strength of the man and the woman is gotten from
up.
When we do it this way, and then understand, marriage is not a club of perfect people. It is imperfection in the man and the woman that brings the perfection out.
Okay.
And anytime a man looks for perfection in a woman, or a woman looks for perfection in a man, he or she is asking for what he or she cannot give.
Oh, did you hear that? For those of you who are looking for Mr. Right or Mrs. Right,
doesn't exist anyway.
It doesn't exist. You have to create your own.
Thank you very much. That's it. That's the language.
Your own custom made. You have to make your customize your own Mr. or Mrs. Right, and then you will be happy. So thank you very much, and hopefully next week next time. So I will just use this opportunity to announce that, like you've noticed, I've not been coming every day, like promised. I mean, once in a week, like promised, because I've been quite busy. So now I'm trying to do it at least once or twice in a month till I normalize my activities. Then I will come back again. But till then, I thank you for your support, in your undying, unwavering support, your likes, your comments, your critics. Please, if there is anything, like I used to say, you can inbox me. You can send it directly to Africa Radio, and we are listening. And if you want to contact Pastor Darlington, I will put his, I will share his contact on my Facebook and on my page, or on our page, and you can get in touch with him for free marriage counseling, for motivational counseling. If you have issues, crisis in life, you want somebody to talk to, you need a shoulder to cry on. This is the man sitting right in front of me, and he's willing, whether you are a member or not, he's willing. That's one of the things why a lot of people like him in Hamburg. Thank you very much, sir, for taking out the time from your very, very busy schedule. I hope you'll come back again.
Sure. I'm so excited. I thank you the more.
Oh, okay. It's been a wonderful day. Thank you very much. And I will say bye-bye for now. And hopefully next week we'll see us again. Bye.